So how's camp going so far, man?
It's going well. I think it's always kind of a tough time when you're getting started with any intense training camp. So the body's just adjusting and getting my wind back and just adjusting to a new style, new plays, new system. It's been kind of tough at times. I'm not gonna say everything's been smooth sailing. It's been a little bit of an adjustment, but every day that goes on, I'm getting more comfortable. We're looking better as a team and excited. This first week has been really good.
What have you learned about the team since Sunday? Last time we talked to you was Sunday. Now you've had time to be with the team. What have you learned about yourself, number one?
Yeah. Well, I've learned as far as the pace of the game and then the speed is a lot different from college. So I've been trying to work on that and realizing everyone's a lot bigger, a lot quicker, and I have to adjust to some of the things I was able to get away with, at the collegiate level. But it's also a really good group of people who I think love basketball, want to win. We've got enough people on the team who are competitors and have that, passion to want to win. And so as long as I'm surrounded by, people who are competitive and want to win, I'm happy.
Lindsay said, because of Maya, we have to pick our game. What is your attitude going into every practice, every game, whatever, every situation? What is it?
Well, I've always been a high-intensity player. I think that if I'm going to use energy to spin out on the court, I'm going to use everything that I have and make sure that I get better every day. I feel like God's given me a gift to play this game, so I'm gonna honor him and use everything that I have when I'm out on the court, and it's definitely contagious. So I try to do that and work hard and be a good example for my teammates, and I expect them to do the same. So it's a fun way to play.
You literally try to get better every day. Is that a mantra? Is that a
Oh, I have to. I don't want to waste time. I hate wasting time. We don't have a lot of it. So when I'm out here, I want to make sure that I'm enjoying myself and competing hard. And if I don't do something right, I want to fix it, or I want to make sure that I'm using every second that I have, to get better or to be a better teammate or to learn something or to listen or to watch, whatever it may be. I want to soak it all in.
You said the speed of the game is a little bit quicker and players are bigger. So for someone as accomplished as you are, is that a nice challenge to say, I'm going to have to adjust and change my game a little bit and see where I go?
Absolutely. It's tough for me sometimes because I'm so competitive and so hard on myself that I have to remember, this is new. It's going to take a little bit of time. But at the same time, I don't want to make the same mistakes twice. I want to continue to learn, at a very fast pace. And it's not so much that it's quicker, it's just different. You have to learn how to slow down sometimes and then speed up. It's a lot different. There's no 5-second rule on the ball. There's a 24-second shot clock. So there's different things that you slow down with. And then there's different, like speeding up because of the shot clock, but then slowing down if you have the ball and you're stuck because there's no 5-second clock. Just different things like that. So I've been trying to work on those.
With your progression, what would you say has been the biggest learning curve in camp for you?
Learning curve. Well, right now, some of the plays, when you're learning new plays that require you to be instinctual, there's going to be a little bit of a gap before those, reactions to different options that the coaches want become instinctual. So that's been a challenge. And then, like I was saying, just kind of knowing how to slow down when I need to and speed up when I need to.
Do you think it's just a creepy coincidence that you and Smee have the same jerseys as Jordan?
Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize that. That's a good call. You did your homework. That's awesome. I'm going to use that definitely for motivation. We have so much potential to do a lot of great things between her and I, and she's one of those players that when she gets hot, it's tough to stop her, and you got to kind of pick your poison when it comes to us.
Now, lots of talk has been made about your endorsement deal this week. How will that endorsement deal serve as a springboard and a marketing tool for women's basketball?
I was saying earlier, it's really cool where our society is coming. We're not there yet, but we're coming to a point where basketball is seen as basketball, and people respect performance for what it is, whether it's a male or a female, and recognizing, the things that make players great. You know, those intangibles, the competitiveness, the drive, you know, your intelligence on the court, what kind of teammate you are, and all those things is what Jordan, you know, represents. And I'm just glad that I've been able to be a part of his team and hopefully carry on some of those same things and win at this level as well. So, you know, basketball fans who haven't necessarily followed women's basketball a lot can hopefully now be exposed to our great game, and you know, all it takes is one time and somebody can get hooked. And you know, and some of the women's basketball fans who haven't been exposed to necessarily the Jordan brand culture will have a chance to do that as well. So I think it's a positive thing both ways. I'm one of his athletes, of course.
You've talked about him. You've talked to him about that, or you're just assuming?
We haven't talked about that yet, but he's very supportive of his athletes. So,
what input did you have in the design of the shoe, if any, or did they say
we haven't?
here is your shoe?
It's really still very early, and you know, we haven't talked a whole lot about a specific shoe. But you know, I've seen a lot of the technology and the new technology that's coming out in some of the shoes, which is making me really excited to bring out on the court and hopefully continue to help me to be a better athlete just from the technology in the shoes.
What was this like today with smiling and throwing the basketball? Does this help to bring the team closer together to do something like this?
Yeah, this was fun.
Fun was it?
Yeah, this was fun stuff. This is the, you know, when you get the candid moments, you know, people dressed up a little bit. You know, we're in our jerseys, but it's, you know, a little bit of a different setting, and it definitely helps with just building team chemistry and seeing people, you know, in front of a camera is always a fun time. You see people's personalities come out, so we're loving it.
How do you like that part of the game, Maya? The marketing and the showing your personality and the allowing fans to get to know you.
I think it's very important. Even though, you know, I'm a very private person, even though it may not seem like it, but I do think that it's a good thing to be able to be relatable, and that's what I try to do. I try to just be myself, give genuine, honest, thoughtful answers when I'm being, you know, interviewed or talked to, and you know, when it's time to show the personality, I love having fun and making people laugh and smile, because I know when I was a kid, you know, that's what I loved to see. So, you know, it's part of the job that we're in. Is part of it is being, you know, relatable and available to the fans, and you know, I love doing it.
On Sunday, you said it hit me when I was at the free throw line holding a basketball.
Right.
What has hit you more about your dream coming true?
What is it? What?
What has hit you about your dream finally coming? It's here.
I don't know if I can really explain everything of what I was feeling. I was at the free throw line. I think I missed the free throw, and I was so mad. And then I just looked at the ball, and I was like, I'm here, you know. And it just it was a moment where I remember when I was 8 years old, my uncle bought me, the league had just started, and my uncle bought me an official WNBA basketball. And I loved that thing. I carried it with me around for my whole entire AAU career until I was 16 years old. I took it around with me everywhere. And so it's just such a familiar thing. But then when I was at the free throw line, you know, shooting with it again, I'm like, I'm in the WNBA now. It's not just AAU running around dreaming, you know. It's here. So it was just a really awesome moment.
I missed that because I couldn't hear it because of like when you're 8 years old.
Start over? The moment.
8 year old part, not the whole thing.
The moments. I was just saying, when I was 8 years old, my uncle gave me an official WNBA basketball because the league had just started, and I carried it with me my whole AAU career. And you know, just when I had it in my hands again at the free throw line a few days ago, it just hit me again that, you know, this isn't the dream anymore, running around AAU. I'm here, I'm in the WNBA, and this ball's in my hands, you know, as a WNBA player. So it was really special.